Hey everyone, this is Rabbit's Blog Animation Bliss, and I have a bit of an animated news update. So today's anime news is going to be about the new She-Ra reboot on Netflix. Now, before I get into this news, I would like to remind everyone that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Sunday evening, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that must mean that there was a bit of anime news released during the week that we wanted to cover. So those would be considered special videos. And every Monday we have the top 15 animated facts series where we go over 15 facts about animated shows that were suggested by the viewers. So those will be posted up every Monday. So now let's get into this news about the new She-Ra reboot that's set to premiere next year in 2018 on Netflix. So what we know about this reboot is that Noelle Stevenson is going to be heading the show. And for those of you who don't know who Noelle Stevenson is, she was an author. She wrote a lot of comic or graphic novels. Like she wrote Nimona, and she also wrote the Lumberjane series. Like I've only read Nimona so far. I haven't read the Lumberjane series, but a lot of people have been telling me that Lumberjanes is a pretty good series. So I definitely should get into that. But what are my thoughts about the She-Ra reboot? I think so far it's looking good. Like I think Noelle Stevenson does a pretty good job with developing characters. She knows how to write strong female characters, and for what I've heard about, they're saying they're going to stay somewhat faithful, or at least like respect the source material of She-Ra itself. So I can't wait to see how Noelle Stevenson is going to handle this property and see if she could be faithful to the original property while still modernizing it. Because of course, when you reboot something, you're trying to modernize the material. So it'd be interesting to see how Noelle Stevenson is going to write the series and how modernized the series is going to be compared to its original series. And the only concerns I have about this reboot is He-Man going to be featured in there? Because if any of you have watched the original She-Ra and He-Man series, you know that She-Ra and He-Man are actually brother and sister. So I do wonder how they're going to introduce He-Man in this series, and whether or not She-Ra and He-Man are going to be brother and sister in this series. So I am interested to see how they're going to introduce He-Man to the series. And also I wonder if this new series is going to be anything like the 2002 reboot of He-Man. Like, I always thought the 2002 reboot of He-Man was very well done. I think they really got the characters right. Well, most of them anyway. But I think they got the source material down pack, and they just added some more modernized themes to the series. But I think that's an example of doing a reboot right, is respecting the source material but adding some things in there that would kind of modernize it a bit, or make the characters more proactive. And I think that was something the 2002 series did very well. And I hope this new She-Ra reboot does the same thing. Like, I will admit, I was really unhappy when Cartoon Network canceled the original 2002 reboot of He-Man, because I wanted to see what was going to happen in the third season, and they were going to introduce She-Ra into that series, and I want to see how they would have portrayed She-Ra in that series. And I'm just so disappointed it got canceled, because I want to see how She-Ra would have been portrayed in that series. And honestly, I hope that the She-Ra reboot is going to be something like the 2002 reboot of He-Man. Still, progress the characters, but respect the source material also. And as long as they respect the source material, I'll be okay with this reboot. If it's anything like the 2002 reboot of He-Man, I'll be really happy, because I really enjoy that reboot. So overall, I am a bit interested in this reboot, but again, it's a long way to see where this reboot is going. So hopefully I'll see this reboot whenever it comes out on Netflix. So I can't wait to see how this new She-Ra reboot is going to turn out. So tell me in the comments below, what do you think about all this? Do you want a She-Ra reboot? Do you think Noelle Stevenson would do a good job with this series? Do you want this reboot to be similar to the 2002 reboot of He-Man? Or do you think this is all a bad idea? Please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter so we can keep you updated on any new videos we post up, and also like our Facebook page. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit's Blog Animation Bliss, and I'll see you later.